evening. Good evening.
Good
Good evening,
evening.
Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. And this is our weekly show, the Poetry Corner, Season 2, Episode 2. And tonight we have 8 poets who will be joining the show. We're just waiting for one more poet that is he'll be joining as well. We have 2 new guests tonight. We got Aaron the poet, and we have Miss Carla. Miss Carla, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Doing
And how are
good?
you? Yeah, I'm doing
I'm
good.
I'm I'm great. Miss Carla, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm retired and I've been retired for 2 years. I've been writing since I was, say, maybe 12. And so I have I keep journals. So I do essays, do autobiographical things, um, and just, as it comes to me.
Well, Miss Carla, you gotta like I told you behind the scenes, because I went to you first, you have to lead us off with your poetry tonight, if you don't mind.
Okay, should I do all three or should I just do
Just
one?
one.
Okay,
Just one.
okay. So it's why go to the beach in the dead of winter? Why go to the beach in the dead of winter? For a line to go to get the words. I go to get the words. Be pushed and licked by the wind, celebrating my unspoken love, conveying it to the white underbellies of seagulls in flight against the open blue sky, the heavens, the sun. To send my feelings by the sun and have the moon speak for me. Perhaps in the late afternoon, the glistening sapphire incoming waves long to taste the footsteps of the bravest amongst us on the shore. There we are invited to worship with the seagulls for the breathtaking beauty of the day amidst sand covered seashells. I go for the words.
Okay. 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 Like I told you, the first person who says the first poem usually has the energy, and they usually start off the day in the mood of the show. We like that. That was good. That was nice introductory way to start off season 2,
Yeah,
episode 2.
definitely.
Hey Aaron, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
How's everything?
Everything going good. Just maintaining, doing the best I can in these times, I guess.
I heard you was from the West Coast.
No, I'm actually from the East Coast.
Okay.
Um, I'm actually originally from Hampton, Virginia, but I live in Arlington, Virginia, like close to the DC area now, pretty much.
Okay. So how long you been into poetry?
I've been into poetry pretty much all my life. I got an older brother who I picked it up pretty much from him. He used to rap when I was younger, like 5 or 6 years old, and I guess he was about 8 or 9. And I used to just do it, messing around with him, and then it just evolved into something that I just kept doing as I got older and throughout college, and then now currently.
All right, you're up to bat, brother.
All right, I'm gonna do this poem called "This Life I Lead." I'm only human and my emotions change. People's perceptions of me and mine haven't always been the same. I've never quite been the type to automatically conform to the norm because being like everybody else, well, that's not how creativity is formed. And I wasn't formed to be like the norm. And out of that shell, my reality was born. That I have words to give, and I do believe that you too have just as good as a gift as me. And two is better than one, so imagine what we could be collectively. The more, the better, respectively. Large groups could change this nation's trajectory. Some people do this for show. This isn't part of that act. You'll be remembered for how you treat others, not for your alternative facts. Appreciate it.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right.
Hey King,
What's up?
Do what you do, man, and make sure you double back on Miss Nicole, because I'm beefing with Nicole right now. All right.
Got you.
Pay him no mind.
He's the boss. Nah. All right, we're gonna matter of fact, Nicole, we're gonna take off with you. You third on the lineup.
That's what we want to do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This one is untitled. But here we go. She will pour into him daily, pouring out unconditional love, poured into his true being. She will water his hopes, dreams, and aspirations, watering his ideas of greatness, watered his need to be loved, although he rarely reciprocated. But she loved who he was, as well as who she believed he would be. She didn't mind giving herself selflessly because his time filled her need, but didn't realize that every drop she supplied to him took a little from her. She would drain a bit from her person, draining the life she was providing, drained a small fragment of her essence. She would empty out the nourishing aspect of herself, emptying parts of her she did not know she had, emptied a large piece of her soul, and now she searches for the fountain to get a refill on what she depleted in the process, searching for the woman who was similar to an oasis, supplying his needs and not hers, as she searched for her faded identity that was immersed in him. Thank you.
Go on. Thank you. That was nice.
Thank you.
Poetic, my brother.
Yes, sir, brother.
It's all on you.
The title of this piece is called Truth About the Poetry. I was written in poetry as poetry was writing in me, telling me to be better. Better yet, telling me to make my life greater. From the mean streets of Baltimore City, where we can get grimy and gritty, a night owl seeks the hawk to devour a lifelong legacy of those that balk on the idea that their life has no merit or meaning. It's just the beginning of a journey that a man must walk alone at first, and then he gains the knowledge and wisdom to make the path his own through whatever channel he creates to bring others along to share his fate. No matter the route you take, you must travel alone. So go ahead and unravel all the mysteries, ignore the backbiters' miseries, and cherish those things you create with your hands and mind. Show the world exactly who you are so they can find out that you are a true gem and a diamond in the rough, molded and shaped to perform unbelievable tasks, even though the odds are stacked against you. Rise up and allow the poetry of your presence to come into view. Shake off the cobwebs and dust off your essence. Reignite the flame that burns within your persistence. Go forth and inspire others to be great. Make sure the debate is about your character and integrity, not about past negativity. You are a positive light and it's time to shine. Shine like the morning sun and as sweet as wine. Each stanza of your poetic mind is a masterpiece, and each bold step you take will help others have peace. And that's that piece.
All right, brothers. That was dope. Word. Rita, we're gonna come through with you.
All right. This is called Weighted Blanket. Right now, society has us all riddled with some form of anxiety. And she's been pegged as a woman so strong that they don't see the complexities of the shit she got to go through daily. Yet, she doesn't require any pity. We use our comedic prowess to confess all the shit that pains us and make it funny. So sis already done almost swallowed an entire bottle of acetaminophen because no one understands the stress she's been in because she's strong. That's what they say. Sometimes she wants to be weak and lay her head upon one's shoulder and let them see her weep, cry real tears that we often imagine we run out of as they seep into a river filled with secrets and lies and hearts broken and everything else she has to keep within, wondering if she'll lose or win, effing with her own self-confidence. And out of nowhere, Two step in and says to her, if only you could see yourself through everyone else's eyes, to realize we won't let you dwindle in your own demise. We're here to uplift you from that place where the soul dies. Don't believe the lies, you are the prize, all rise. Neither the judge nor the jury really know the truth behind your disguise. But we got you covered, so don't you dare let another self-depreciating word be uttered.
Nice.
All right. This is a piece I call Common Cause. If I could prevent the death of innocent people all over, turn my life into a soldier, protect against those on posters, even offset the posers, criminal thieves and rapists, fight on a regular basis outside of being basic, contend writing pages to the masses that are faceless. World need changes, stop the dangers of the strangers, build a strong foundation, hire riders of the truth. If you're living without a clue, turn your gray skies blue. Watch out for our fellow man, woman, and the children. Allow communities to speak again and walk around decent. Prayers be placed above the clouds, open rays of sunshine. Bright sight upon the blind, check the clock and peep the time. Drive a bus on the hush, be low key with human scanners. Check society's footage and hack all the world's cameras. Shoot a message as a code to those who may be in trouble. One day create a bubble to save humanity with muscle. Eye contact, body language, give cues that needed help. Cover ground without sound through the divine rescue is felt. It's time to wake up to see the souls that are lost. Signal out to the greatest force to redirect the bad course. King.
Okay.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We're gonna swing back around. Right now, we're gonna go with you, Aaron.
All right. Let me think about which one I want to pull out this time. I'm gonna do one about the current times that we've been going through with COVID-19 called Silver Lining. The president initially thought it was a joke. Corporations are canceling events, starting to go broke. Churches, some are starting to lose hope. Conspiracy theorists running around saying, stay woke. Call Corona an epidemic. Call COVID-19 a pandemic. Everybody can relate because the whole world is dealing with it. Even though we're supposed to distance ourselves socially, that doesn't mean we can't speak. Schools are closed, but that doesn't mean we can't teach. Churches are closed, but that doesn't mean we can't preach. Nobody said it would be easy, but this is defeat. And if we can somehow come together, we will never see defeat. I know it's easier said than done, but if we can alter our minds, the best lessons in life are often learned after the toughest and roughest times. And after the darkest times, that's when the sun starts shining. We got to keep on trying, keep on grinding. I know it's hard when people are dying, but eventually we'll find our silver lining.
Yes, sir, good brother. Yes, sir.
Okay, Miss Carla, we're gonna switch around to you.
Okay. All right. So this is entitled Breath. The first breath is euphoric, exquisite, superb. It takes everything in and rejects nothing. The combined fortunes and destinies of the world are held within it. A world, a planet so beautiful we are drawn to it. Yet its handsomeness is deceptive. The pains and sorrows are made imperceptible. The oceans, land, and clouds blind us. Beautiful people, cultures, food, tastes steal our hearts away. Yet we come inhaling and exhaling, riding the death throes of the old century and the birthing pains of the new age, revealing everything at once, as if time had fallen backwards and collapsed in on itself, as if 401 years of hate had been recycled and was still living amongst us, waking us from our numbness, denial, and slumber, summoning up action, taming the breath, not to curse, but to cure and bless, imbuing it with strong, demanding intention, determination, meant to impregnate, saturate, pervade, drench, bathe, rip up, uproot, suffuse, to plant in the ground, design and create a totally new reality, all to be done with the undulating rhythm of breath. The act of breathing, a full-scale revolution in itself, by itself, or to be held in unison, because his breath was taken away, not by beauty or joyous surprise, but by a solitary knee. We use our breath to change the world.
Yes.
All right. We're moving along tonight. Okay, Brother Poetic.
Absolutely. The title of this piece is My Hero, the Black Woman. Dear Black Woman, my shero is you, and I could have picked just one of you, but my desire is to honor all of you. So for the hard work you do, of holding the families together too, and encouraging men, giving birth to kings and queens when society wants to keep you in bondage, for not allowing white supremacy to destroy your courage, for standing up for what you believe is right, and finally making your voice count in this revolutionary fight. The way you sacrifice your lives, especially when you've become wives, single and exploring a dating pool with damaged men who've become fools because we don't see you as a diamond. From a first lady to a sexy brown almond, light to dark, you are more than a boss. Your level of creativity upon the world, it would be at a loss if it chose to ignore your achievements and contributions. The way you process solutions, and you are no longer afraid to express your sexual freedom. Everything about you is poetic. You are the very art of a man, and you're so eclectic. So many ranges of emotions, so many spheres of devotions. You are committed to a cause. And just because I find you attractive does not mean I'm not reflective of your ability to command attention when you enter a room with your feminine power never in suspension, your inordinate ability to defy the odds, to make others succumb to your nobility. Your voice is an emollience of atmosphere's peace. No matter how operose you become, you are peace. We as men love you, even when we say we don't, and we won't never stop trying to get your attention one way or another. So please accept this poem of appreciation from another brother. In peace.
That was tight.
Nice.
Definitely on that. Rita, we're going to slide in with you.
Okay. This is called Unveiling. Carefully nestled behind the mural on your floor is a hidden treasure that makes me want to know more. And all I really want to know is if what is there is filled with happiness, pain, or sorrow. It's been moved a time or two, maybe even four, but I notice that each time I walk through the door. And all I really want to know is if it is a thing that holds you back or helps you grow. I often pretend that I don't see it, but the mural itself is a sight of brilliance that has no color. It speaks of beauty without any glamour. And all I really want to know is if you're willing to show the vulnerability of your heart, an easy yes or a hard no. And if you're able to unveil your truth and let them pour, maybe you'll find that what aches you is no longer sore. And all I really want to know is if at that time you'll be able to let your greatness flow. Unveil it. You don't have to hide it anymore. That's it.
Yes.
Nice.
Putting it down. Okay, Nicole, we're going to come up with you right now.
All right. And I call this Daydream. Daydream. No offense, but I don't feel like talking. Stop it. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just want to sit here and think, reflect on a few things. So can you please be quiet? I need to play back a certain moment. Don't be too loud. I can't hear what's being said. Don't touch me, it's too confusing. You got me thinking you're him. I begin to tilt my head. He's putting his soft hands against my cheek. I lean forward to feel his strong arms around me. Leave me alone for a minute. I can smell his cologne. It's my favorite scent. I bite on my bottom lip as I touch the dip in his back. He has to work out to have a body that tight. With his hands on my hips, we dance to our own music. Can you hear it? I can't believe he's here with me. I breathe in deeply and release. He begins his sentence. Baby, I really, then stops. I ask him to finish, but all I can hear is, Nicole, have you heard anything I've said?
All right.
Yes. Okay now. Okay now.
This is a piece I call Miles Away. Walking without thinking, I feel the highs, my eyes close. The unknown is shown. Explicit images allow me to grow. Wings of who I was in my past life show that I'm near. Energy of a wonderful and beautiful sight that will appear. Happiness, joyful moments which will come soon as the clock hit. That hour which will inspire a certain desire without a sales pitch. Delivery of what will be a better picture that my heart feel. Real which is fulfilled and revealed and never concealed. Open door with a message written in letters from past time. Read the sign from my mind as I unwind from a place of mind. Signal strong enough to shake the states between connectivity. If I'm feeling the possibility, then you know it could be you and me, King.
Okay, my brother. Okay now.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We're gonna swing this a little bit in reverse. Learned that from Quentin. Rita, we're gonna go ahead with you.
Okay. Excuse me. I wrote this poem because I watched the show that you guys were on about movies, but I played with some songs by Anita Baker. So this poem has 43 songs and 2 titles from Anita Baker. I don't have a voice to sing, so I'm not going to sing those words, but hopefully you guys can catch on. Wordplay with the songstress. It had been so long since I created any new compositions, even after years of Omega's inclinations, encouraging me to do whatever it takes and put my body and soul into everything I felt weak and make it strong. But instead, I just stopped writing, just because I got caught up in the rapture of not wanting to expose my flaws or any other thing that may seem imperious. Yes, I'm serious, because we all have a little mystery inside of us. And lately, to me, it no longer matters if it's good enough. I don't even mind sharing it all drafted rough. This is my rehearsal, and I'm not even giving you the best that I've got. But I do feel the need to jump on my laptop right now. I'm speaking about same old love. Besides music, the rhythm of love is universal. Sometimes I think I need soul inspiration to help my thoughts flow. Like before, expressions, pain and sorrow, more than you know. But I don't want to cry anymore. There's no more tears. I wasn't expecting to express the perfect love affair because I still don't believe in fairy tales. And it hurts, but true love rarely fails. No one in the world shall ever have the power to take over one's peace of mind. Oh, my funny Valentine, there shall be no amount of sweet love that shall define who you are. So, angel, watch your step and be inclined to walk away, even if one says, talk to me, you belong to me, or baby, baby, baby. Because even by self, you're never really lonely. Sharing these words I've been putting on paper helps me out of that mystified vapor. And while I mean every single word that I write, I will no longer say I apologize to make things right. Sometimes I wonder when I feel myself starting to cry and you don't even have a clue that I don't always play by the rules. The look of love will have you doing the most. And the only thing left to do would be to tag you in this post. And there'd be no one to blame and not much more to say if I spoke your name, but I won't. Whether I feel like you're my everything or not, and my stomach is all in knots, even if I express that I love you to the letter, I still love me better. And while you bring me joy, and I might feel you're the best thing yet, there's still something I don't ever want you to forget. Don't live with regrets because no matter what, you'll be just fine. I know I will not be asking, will you be mine? Because everything isn't for everybody. God, how he be playing with my mind and body, squeeze me and give me good love. And Auntie A, please let him know he doesn't have to just love what your songs are made of. He can sing your songs to the heavens above and ask the Lord those beautiful words and shout, lead me into love. And it shall manifest, having faith, priceless.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
Love that piece.
Yeah.
Getting busy up in here tonight. Okay, Aaron the poet. Let's go. It's on you, brother.
Yep. This one is called The Meaning. Spending time inside, trying to get my feelings together. Have been spending too much time outside, trying to put my appearance together. Putting the pen to paper to rhyme words, it was always natural and interesting. I was a rhyme nerd. Didn't think my words would ever make much sense. Just because you know a bunch of words that rhyme doesn't mean that they make sense. Just because you know a bunch of verbs that sound profound, that doesn't mean people will relate to you when they come around. And that's what I found. Just because they're down in a moment doesn't mean they'll always be down. Dang, I lost my part right there. Just go down a moment. What are you saying? What is the purpose? My itchy writing hand moving back and forth across the paper like I'm nervous. Isn't it interesting how things over a time span eventually pan out? Like you can give 9 times out of 10, but that one time you don't expect people to hold their hands out. People in awe without understanding the meaning. Yeah, it all sounds good, but what's the point if you don't understand the meaning? Coincidences don't exist. There's a reason we're here right now speaking and other people are listening, but it's up to them to understand the meaning. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir.
All right. Getting it in, rocking and rolling. Miss Carla, you up next. Oh. Okay.
Fears,
I can't hear you.
sorrows. Oh, wait a minute. Can
Oh.
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
I regret nothing. None of the tears, sorrows, lonely hours, desperation, fears, anger, rage, resignation, or defeats. What were these but the mechanisms that brought my love to me? A billion sunsets and so many moons. I have loved him before. Before I was flesh, bone, spirit, sun, rain, flower, and tree. After I died and became only a memory. As all times begin and end, I am always with this one man. The tissue of my heart is etched with his name. At times he has been known as Kevin, Rithik, Michael, Scott, or James. Each lifetime is just another journey to his door. In some lifetimes we meet, in others we merely intersect on the fringes of our existence. It all depends on what is on our karmic agendas. He has been black, at other times white, or even stripes. I listen to his movements as he shifts from side to side, how the material of his clothes move and fall with the weight of his body while sitting in his chair. I wonder where his lingam is gently resting. I listen for how he swallows and for each breath of air he inhales. Deeply and softly releases them in my ear. To hear him breathe is my secret treasure. That he is alive pleases me greatly. He unmercifully excites me with his teasing. My sex brain being are made happy. He lives behind my eyes. His presence is something warm and sweet, lodged between my ears, head, heart, and legs. So tender is my lover. My own body heat gives expression to his presence and proximity. The words turquoise, yellow, and the phrase it's okay, when said by him, all promise and deliver a sudden burst of exquisite sexual energy. He has a marvelous bottom lip, good for cupping with a kiss, no matter where he travels or his travails. My prayers follow and protect him. My soulmate of the sleepless nights. I will love him always, secure on both shores of life and death. Everything in between, above and below, inside of waking and sleeping dreams. To say I loved him would not be saying enough. This is how I have loved this one man.
All right, Miss
All right
Carla.
now. All right now.
Oh, shucks now.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Hey, brother Poetic, you right up next, brother.
All right. All right. The title of this piece is called That Love Jones Vibe. There is this passion that burns, and between us we can feel the heat as our bodies yearns, tossing and turning in your bed and me on the couch, trying to be just friends, but our bodies are justifying a means to an end. Just in that moment, you put a pillow between your legs, thinking he's gonna have to beg. But I got a blues for Nina. As this music play and I palm the mic, I'm trying to show you how you have my words captivated and mesmerized. Me trying to gather my thoughts and freestyle till your heartbeat has me mystified. Darius said, God is a woman. If you ever kissed a woman, you know that women have a certain power, a certain sexual thing that renders men totally incapable of functioning. Make me crippled as I put my lips upon yours. Allow my inability to function in your power to make me yours. Use your goddess energy to enslave me into your sexual fantasies. Make me crave you after I've tasted your lips with your beautiful abilities, an ability to make me speechless, because the joy you bring me has me relentless. Who am I? Well, they call me brother to the night. And right now, I'm the blues in your left thigh, trying to become the funk in your right. Is that all right? I mean, I'm just demonstrating the transference of power, the kind that looms and tower over the energy we both feel as we both bow and kneel to this essence of a Love Jones sensation that will bloom with love's manifestation. And we will make love sounds with heavy breathing, body sweating, and the passion of our love. That's poetry reading, telling each other how much we want it, how much we need it. And this right here, let me tell you something. This here right now in this very moment is all that matters to me. I love you. That's urgent like a motherfucker. Because I got more than just poetic words. I got poetic actions for those words to come to life while you say, I'm a dancing bright beam of light. I am remembering love. And I'll be forever in love with you every day. And that's that piece.
All right,
All right.
Thank you.
igniting the flames, huh?
Miss Carla started it. She started it.
All right, Nicole, the chips is on the table.
See? Okay. Let's see. All right, so that made me want to shift to something else.
All right.
Okay. So, might have heard this before, but this is called Gambling Heart. First things first, let me put all the cards onto the table. I must confess to you what thoughts encompass my mind. Although I'm a little hesitant of the way you could respond, it's necessary that I continue, because I consider the various moments shared and I come to realize that I don't want them to end. No, I don't covet all of your time. However, I do wish you could offer a small fragment of it without a request. There's no way to explain how I feel when you're around, or how you always seem to create a smile on my face as well as my heart. Sometimes I sense I'm being somewhat selfish, though, because when you are near, I'd rather not see you depart from me. But I understand when you pull away and are cautious of being with me. I suppose it's some of your past relationships let you down. Just realize that I'm not here to hurt or crush you. I only hope to enhance your life by being there when you might need an attentive listener, or maybe a shoulder or a body to lean on. I desire to touch your deepest feelings and cast rays of light over all of the darkness you have ever felt. So, permit me to stroke your intellect, soothe your physical needs, and cradle your emotions as if they were mine. In effort to heal any ache that has been placed on your heart before, let me take on the role as your physician. I can prescribe the medicine for your cure. Allow me to be your masseuse so I can massage away all the previous pain. Wait, I must pause to acknowledge that I may be a little forward by sharing my sentiments, or somewhat premature in my thoughts and my approach. If I am, please forgive me and accept my most profound and my most sincere and profound apology. In the event that you do not feel as I do, take note, I do not retreat or give up so easily. Knowing this, make sure your escape route is thought out carefully, and be warned, I intend to form a blockade and put you under siege, at least until you surrender your heart to me.
Yes. Yes.
It's going down. I tell you. This is a piece called Brown Sugar Love Jones. See what you done started, Meadows?
Let's get it,
What if
fella.
you and I just forget the other guy? Allow my eyes to look inside while your heart is open wide. Provide you with mystery and replay our history. Remember kissing me as I caressed your body. Touch on moments where there was no dark days. All the times you were afraid, I moved them all away. While your smile was kept beautiful instead of miserable. As we walked around, I saw different men hitting on you. Only by a stare and a look, I moved you closer. When your girlfriends had you doubt, I rebuilt my motor. Ran with an exquisite living purpose of being. Brought to life your dreams, yet they had you scheming. So I turned into a soldier of love and found another who could open up a window and look inside her lover. No longer on standby, I rise like no other. Goodbye. Wipe the tears from your eyes, we gave it a good try. To be so in love with you and always so comfortable, amazing and wonderful that you allowed me to know you. Our worlds are so personal, can't ever stop thinking about. The time in my house, on my couch, I'm in a drought. So I pray maybe one day you receive my special May Day. Send a signal to the shore. I reside here in North Cape May, waiting for that beacon of light to shine upon me. Meet you at a destination with my angels army. Music and love are so well combined together, as if affection and intimacy bring forth sunny weather. Good vibes and prosperity of existing in great moments. This is my open letter written by me, the chosen poet, King.
That's it, my brother. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Well. I've been watching. I've been. The energy is definitely in the room tonight. Where we at, cuz?
Yeah, we gonna go right in with Miss Carla right now. Miss Carla, you have another piece for us?
She dropped.
Oh, she dropped.
Yeah, she dropped.
Okay, well we'll flip right now with Rita, and then we'll see Miss Carla.
All right.
Okay. This is what pain sounds like. Pain sounds like that expected 11:18 p.m. call telling you she's taking her last breath. And though you know others are there, with her gone, you feel you have no one left. Pain has sounded like the angry words you say to someone who once meant the world to you, but somehow once you said them, they became true. Pain could sound like the doors of prison doors clinking that stops me from reacting the way that I'm thinking. Pain sounds like the sobs of your children when they don't feel like they're at their best, while trying your hardest to explain away many of life's tests. Pain sounds like the whatever beauty relinquishes when, out of fear or uncertainty, your child calls out, "Mommy," simply because he wants to make sure you're there in the event that something goes awry. Pain sounds like the cries of my own that I dare not share with another living soul. Those times I'd rather be alone, and only God willingly hears each moan. Lastly, pain sounds like what I imagine anyone who crosses me will feel, smell, hear, taste, and see all wrapped up in one, because I'm going to be done.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Got a late breaking news.
What's up, guys and kings, queens? How y'all feeling today?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm good now. Mother of four, I had a lot going on, man. A lot going on. I'm glad y'all still allow me to be a part of it.
You already know. It's all good. It's all love. If you ready to go right in, come on in. The door is open.
All right. Get up in here. This is called Dormant. Undeniably remarkable, amazing, and outstanding. You can't avoid me, just absorb me, soak it in, till you can't anymore. Then understand, overstand. The words that you spoke, do they stand? Can you stand on what you said? Red dot on your head because of what you thought you read. In between the lines you missing, one wrong key and you on the string. Underline, undeniably remarkable, amazing, outstanding. You can't avoid me, just absorb me and soak it in. Take heed, fall to your knees, bow down. The queen is never lost. I've been found, discovered by me, searched, lost, and found on my soul's journey. Watch a step. I left some shit behind. Don't step in it and trip in your feelings. The end.
She made a queen's entrance, JoJo. She made a queen's entrance.
Yeah, definitely.
Woo.
Hey, brother Poetic, I'm gonna rock with you because I'm looking at the timestamp, so want to be considerate of your time schedule. You know.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Poetic.
Yes, sir.
Before you do your thing, could you please explain to the audience in the chat and as well as the other poets what you do every Tuesdays at 9:00 and with Epiphany Radio and everything?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Epiphany Radio, the show is the War Council, and it's Black Health Matters tonight with your host, Mojave. So please, after this show, come on over, 319-527-6300, and press 1 to engage in the conversation, because we're going to be talking about just how important Black health is. So make sure y'all tune in Epiphany Radio. Come on over. We'd love to have you.
That's right. Go ahead, King. You good.
All right. Brother Poetic.
All right. This is a brand new piece that I wrote today. I was feeling away, and I guess when I'm done, you'll see why. It's called Taste of Your Rainbow. The full color of expression comes with an expectation that makes me want to taste your rainbow. Fill my palate with enough intensity to make me grow. I see your red hue as nothing new. You carry this fire and extreme passion that ignites and fuels my hottest flames of seduction. Then there's this orange burst that combines your passion with your yellow driving my thirst. All this happiness and enthusiasm wrapped up in your excitement makes me hungrier with determination, and I'm tasting your attraction to my encouragement. As I usher in your yellow cues, deliciously standing at full attention as you choose to share your happiness and optimism with me and my sapioism, as you include me in your growth. I'm not green with envy, but excited about the birth of our fertility as we cultivate and unite so exquisitely. The freshness of your pure kisses that deliberately heals and secures our position. Like no other taste in my mouth, no more poison, because my blues are not your blues. The depth of my stability, of our trust and loyalty, calms my inner demons, and your royalty, makes me want to testify and rest my faith in your heaven as I crave the truth of your essence like hot butter bread from the oven, as the indigo in your tasty rainbow. I feel the deep level of high integrity. I taste this upon my tongue of sincerity. There is wisdom in your sashaying. Got my eyes wandering, thinking just how good you must taste, and I'm swaying to your internal heartbeat, soothed, and my mellow pulse took a black cadence rhythm beating, just so I can eat your delicacies. Forgive my mannish tendencies as I wonder what's on your violet menu. In my future, will you continue to be mine? Baby, you are so fine. I can't resist these chocolate thoughts I'm having, thinking about you, tasting the future with you, and I'm misbehaving. My demeanor has dreams of imaginative intuition filled with precognitive premonitions that all the flavors of your rainbow challenge my past, present, and future master glow. Because I need you more than you know. So here I go. Can I taste your rainbow? And that's that piece.
Wow.
And yeah,
Taste the rainbow. Okay.
Setting it off, setting it off.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the platform. Thanks for having me. Y'all are some amazing poets.
No doubt, brother.
Never stop
I got
writing.
you.
And I see y'all on the other show. One
All
love,
right, no
one
doubt.
mic.
all right,
One love
poet.
poetry.
All right, bro.
All right, we're gonna flip back in. Nicole, we're gonna go with you. You follow up right on poetic.
No, you sure you didn't want any other? Whitney, to come in, give us a little bit more.
You probably,
We want some of that Nicole Steen.
yeah, we want to see what you've been cooking up in the kitchen.
Actually, I haven't been cooking much of anything, but this is an oldie, but never been heard before.
Oldie and goodie, right?
Never been heard before. So let's see. Call this "Moving On," and I think we all probably had this once or twice in our life. I love you a great deal. I cannot lie. If I had to be without you, my soul would probably die. Dark and depressed would be the adjectives to describe me. How would I act without you around? I would just hang my head so low it would scrape the ground. But it doesn't matter how I look if you don't look at me the same. My life would be miserable, but who will be the blame? Me and you, that's who. Because I gave too much at one time too freely, and you took every bit of it at once, and you were very greedy. You ate up all my love and all of my trust, used it up like a gambler does his chips or a junkie does his angel dust. I do hurt, but now I must go on. I have a life to live, and so on and so on. So do me a big favor, cut me loose and cut me clean. We can't be together any longer. It's now time for you to make your exit. Leave.
Yeah. I was like traveling deep waters on that. That was real good. Thank you for that piece, though.
Thank you.
Word. Okay, Aaron the poet.
Yes, sir. This one is called My Perfect Girl. Honestly, the type of girl that's meant for me, worthy enough to be called wifey, like how it's not the type to use me, confuse me. Being out with her and everything runs smoothly. Start with the face, no makeup necessary. Born queen, her looks hereditary. Type of girl that I want to marry. Beautiful skin, she's the type. Been looking for my whole life. Cloudy nights she can make bright. Type of eyes that'll catch you by surprise. Does sweet things and then scared to try. Never lie. With me and her, the sky's the limit, so together we fly. Together we ride all night. Rare arguments and fights. Body right. Doesn't have to have the biggest chest. She got natural beauty. She can look better with less. Turn you on in any types of clothes. Look so nice, her skin doesn't even have to be exposed. Love laughing, baby girl is a trip. Love kissing her lips, holding hands, proud to be her man. Understand, it's not all physical attraction. She's not lacking. Common sense has it all. It's real evident that she's a dime and she's mine. Call her my star the way that she shines. With everything she can relate, give her my heart until it breaks. The love of my world, someone to have, hold, and cherish is my perfect girl.
Nice. That was dope. Very nice.
All right.
Back.
Rocking and rolling. Whitney.
Okay, this one I did not name is Untitled. You probably would never understand the courage I have to put forth, the love that I can. I don't have that much, only a little. I figure enough for you to feel it at least. But it's like you're blind or you don't see, at least not when you're looking at me, because I'm flawed, and that seems to be where your eyes are drawn. What you focus on, all the wrong. But to prove me right down to the negative degrees, acute, fractioned, and then I'm inverted. Instead of inside, all over my face, bowing at your grace, with tears rolling down my face, cause in this execution, in this equation, I'm the only remainder. Your trusty standby. When I cry, you cry. Oh, I oversympathize, feeling your pain and the pain, standing naked in the rain. I bear it all, my naked soul, the parts of me that I want you to hold.
I like that.
Nice.
Okay. Rita, we're gonna go with you right now.
Okay. This is kind of old, but when these
Did
things,
y'all lose me?
when the winds
Did
are,
y'all lose me?
no, you're still there.
No, you still there.
Okay.
All right. When these things occur, when the winds are heavy and the skies are gray, things seem to go wrong and never go your way. When the trees are browning and the leaves are falling, time seems to go nowhere as if it is stalling. When times get hard and everything is dark, it seems like your life will soon fall apart. When things get complicated and hard to achieve, it seems like your goals are make believe. But when these things occur, our minds are more clear to think of the memories that are so dear. When these things occur, keep yourself in focus and remember that you have a friend somewhere close. When these things occur, keep in mind that everyone has feelings of this kind, and someday soon everything will be fine. I know this sounds funny coming from me, but there are things I want you to see. I never stop caring for, worrying about, or loving you. And there's something I want you to do because you may not have a clue. Keep in touch or call when needed because I'm here for you.
Okay. All right. This is a piece I did a compilation with a group of other poets. It's called Show Pay Homage. Thought they was writing. It's frightening to see some biting becoming trifling. Timing is hiding around the cafe grounds where folks be reciting. Questioning ink by artists who lay it down and spit so awesome. A shame we can't be endorsing our fellow colleagues with just a portion. Lending a helping hand when we stand, we plans to make broadbands. The band which carries a powerful sight of a colorful canvas, adjusting invisible eyes inside of my flesh and skull of my sight. Designing, aligning, focus on rhyming while lining poems that be tight. Even if I had to reset to the beginning of first line just to restart, hit the ignition, begin to blend in, spark the art, and form thought. Designate myself along with others and play a bigger part and build arcs. The build is stationary because of a skill that's hard to kill in short. Bypass the bullshit. Hit the concrete, defeat, and conquer. With my passion, at times I'm laughing while putting on my armor. Connectivity to the 70s, knowing that I better be ready for the world change and move around with my pleasantry. Learning from fly ones who do this on the regular. I'm that fella that walk in weather, risking it all to become better. Get swift on what's missed inside today's business. Maybe throw another gift in the air 2 days before Christmas. King.
Oh.
All right, as we keep going, Miss Carla, you have something else for us?
I'm going to read the curse. If I had the chance to put a curse on the earth, it wouldn't be a plague, floods, earthquakes, fires. No, none of the above. I would curse it with the affliction of love. So besotted, bedazzled, distracted, haunted, addicted, undone. Love where there is no beginning or ending of time, where time itself does not exist, where there is no escape, no objections to, where all are willing slaves to love and helpless to do anything else but to love and love true. That is the curse I would place on the earth. Like water that drenches, rolls and wears away, cleanses and replenishes. Like fire that gives light, warmth, and destroys everything in its path. The weight of it crushing all opposition to it. The only win. So thorough and complete that the wonder of it is inscrutable. No mind can get around it or away from it. The black hole with all its mysteries and secrets. Where we come from and where we are always going back to. The new dream awaiting us. That is the curse I would put on you, Earth, my sweet planet in the Milky Way of Milky Ways. You, planet that has caused yourself to be called the prison planet of all the stars. I curse you with love, only to cure you of the misery you send vibrating throughout the universe, distressing your neighbors. Without a second thought, without regret, I curse you with eternal love.
Love that. That
I really
was
love that. Yeah, that was
Okay,
good.
that was
okay.
nice.
All right, we're gonna swing this back around all the way. We're gonna go right with you, Mr. Poet.
Let me see which one. I'm trying to think about. Can somebody else go and then I'll go right after them?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
He pulled the Nicole right there, yo. Nicole, get him, Nicole. He pulled one of your messages.
That's not allowed.
No, sir.
Nicole, let him know that's not allowed around here.
You not gonna play me out, no.
Nah, you know what? Hold on a second. Whitney, I'm gonna
Oh,
have I'm gonna have Whitney
look,
going
now
right
he done
now.
moved it on.
Nah, JoJo, I got it. I'm a spit.
So,
Psych.
Bring it in.
Go
Psych.
ahead, drop them bars.
Look,
let me mute. Go ahead.
I just spit.
That don't count. That don't count.
Now that's good, man.
Oh man. Nah, Whitney, you up, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay. This one doesn't have a name either. A lot of times I don't title anything because I don't know what it is. I'm still physical, but cosmically leaping. Every fiber, every nerve of my being. Like the universe tongue kissed me and then slapped the fuck out me. And then sent me on my merry way, leaving me lifted to figure out today, tomorrow, and beyond. She nurtures me holistically, revealing my flaws and ability metaphysically. I'm a being, not of the humankind, but of the feminine melanin nature. Mystically, magically, and charming, soft, sexy, and strong, feline, stalk your aurora to the segregation. My senses for you will feel mystical, drowning you in metaphors, liquid pleasure, majestically.
Okay.
You told me to go.
Sizzling. Rita, you want to step right up? And then Poetic, we're going to go with you, my brother. That's what you call a heads up.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Must be because it's your first time and being all nice.
Shots fired.
Okay. You got me open and turned away. You have opened my eyes so that I could see the many wonders of the skies. You have opened my ears so the melodies of the world I can hear. You have opened my mind to induce my thinking to the ultimate con. You have opened my heart as if to show that love was more than a playful art. You have opened up doors of opportunity to show that life offers much more. I thought I'd never find a friend of this sort. You were my friend. At least that's what I thought. But now I see you weren't my friend because of the way you let things end. When you're a true friend, you never intend to hurt. But can I really say you're any better than Kurt? I trusted you and allowed myself to share. You made me think you really cared. True friendships are very rare. I could bring these thoughts forward today. Hurt again was coming my way, but I was unaware. That's from 97.
All right, all right. Let's get down to it on that. Aaron the Poet.
All right, appreciate the people jumping in for me.
All good, man. It's all love.
This one is called Selfish. I'm a selfish person is how the rumor goes, but is the person who I give to selfish? Well, who really knows? Who's selfish? Is it me or the person I give to every day? One is steadily receiving and the other steadily giving, so it's selfishness either way. Is he wrong for asking? Am I wrong for giving? What if what I'm giving is contributing to him dying? What if him dying is contributing to me living? Survivor's guilt. Who is this about? Good feelings are built, no doubt. Every day I look at them holding their sign. Seems so divine that I take this time because I'm a giving person. He's seen as worthless and doesn't deserve it. And I feel bad because if I give him a card and offer advice, he wouldn't show up. But if I flash a dollar bill or some change, his eyes start to glow up. Thank you. God bless you. Bless your heart. Seen this movie played out before from the start. I'm selfish because I'm doing it to feel good. He's selfish because he's doing it so he doesn't have to grind like he should. I'm selfish because I think karma will work in my favor. He's selfish because he knows I'm catering to this behavior. She's selfish because she would rather be on the street. The baby's selfish because he cries when mommy won't give him his food to eat. Daddy's selfish because he won't listen to his commands. Man is selfish because he thinks she came from my ribs, so he should be able to run a woman. I'm selfish as an author, writing my heart out until the ink starts to bleed. I'm selfish because as an author, I hope this is something that everybody reads. You're selfish because you hope this was a good enough rhyme. You're selfish because you hope that this was worth your time. So we're both selfish, but what's wrong with that? Think about the selfish ways that we all interact. Worry more about ourself and ish. Guess we really only know one way, and that's just selfish.
That's
All
nice.
right, all right, brother.
Thank you.
Worth the wait.
Indeed. All right. Nicole, we're going to rock up with you right now. You got something for us?
Got a little something, see?
All right.
Quitting. All right. So a lot of times we ask ourselves questions, and this starts out with a question. How does one know when they are in love? Sometimes people don't know at all. We find out that we've been in love when our heart is broken. How does one know when they have a broken heart? It's very simple. You ache and you long for the one you lost. It's somewhat similar to when a person falls in love. You only have that person on your mind and nothing else is in focus except them. How long does it take to get over a broken heart or a lost love? Sometimes never. I think we all take a piece of each relationship into the next one. No matter whether good or bad, you remember and carry these feelings to the next partner. So basically, no one ever comes into a relationship with a clean slate because there is so much leftover dust from the chalk that wrote on your heart before. You can always try to wash it off, but there will always be some trace of what was there before. So we must love the best we can with what we have and hope that we can achieve the high we experienced the very first time.
All right. We get to going then, right? Ms. Carla,
Prior preparation prevents poor performance.
Ms. Carla, you have anything else for us tonight? Oh. Your mic is off, Ms. Carla. Oh.
It's short this week. Oh, it's off?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I hear you now. No, your mic is off now. Okay.
Okay, it's on now.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. My heart can only belong to you. It doesn't find pleasure in anyone else. All others are just passing. I hold on stubbornly. Just when I turn to leave, my shoes begin to cry. A net has been cast, descends, and I am ensnared. The heart pivots and returns to the bed and sanctuary of longing. I have a bad infection, and it's named you.
All right, Miss Carla.
All
Miss
right.
Carla doing it today.
I
I'm
know,
I
right?
loving
know.
you.
Loving you, yes.
Good, good.
All right. This is a piece I
And I'm
call
enjoying you.
Pay You Later. This is the crowded lobby flow. Let me tell you about old bro. Met his match with a pretty young thing that had to go. They used to meet up on the low so that no one else would know. Their show was just a moment of many times before. Exploit each other physical without having feelings. Way back they called it dealings. Nowadays it's just concealing. Anytime they passed each other, it was just a slight what's up. Even though they knew what's up, yet all was on the hush. Leaving apart to travel, hanging out in different circles. Communication nonverbal, story of rabbit and the turtle. Slick as a fox, understanding terms of entanglement. Anonymous with compassion and stories locked in the cabinet. Years fly by, absent from life what is the unknown. Can be full grown and not shown, but purely left alone. Justification not set, possibilities what's on deck. Do we ever really forget, or do we really see what's next? King.
I like that.
Hey, listen, that was awesome night tonight, you guys.
Yes.
The energy was definitely in the spot in season two. For even from last week has kicked off to a good season. We appreciate everybody in the chat for watching, and we appreciate Miss Carla and Aaron the poet for joining our little crew. That the poets who come, if they don't come each week or every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, I know that King tries to send everybody an invite if they want to come on. It's one of the good things about what's going on is uh, the show is growing and the poets that do come on is growing. So it's kind of a good rotation that King is trying to establish. With getting everybody involved. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel as well, and share with other people. You never know. Like for example, me and Nicole met through a mutual friend, and my mutual friend that we met through didn't even know Nicole knew poetry. You know what I mean? And um, so you never know who knows what and who's willing to spit their poetry. A lot of us like to write in private, as like Miss Carla said, a journal, and don't tell nobody what's going on, and then it becomes poetry or just your thoughts. So that's how we're here. So
Yes.
we want to always encourage everybody to invite other poets so they could be heard, because you never know who knows who and what knows what and how knows how.
Well,
But with
definitely.
that, we're gonna close Poetry Corner episode 2 for season 2. Once again, I thank you guys for joining the show. I thank everybody
Thank
in
you,
the chat for their
everybody.
support.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. Appreciate peace, love, and
Thanks for
poetry,
having us.
as we always say. Um, we'll be in touch soon. Wait for that next lineup. Have a blessed night.